How to play HamJack, Hero Sandwich War rules. If there are 2 to 3 players, deal 4 cards to everyone. If there are 4 or 5 players, deal 3 cards. Place 1 card face up in the middle of the table. This is the start of the sandwich. Put 5 cards next to the draw pile face up. This is the market. They're not yet part of the sandwich. For this first phase, you will be playing cards next to each other, not overlapping. The icons need to match, and bread can match with anything except bread. You can play between multiple cards, but the symbols must match on all sides. Starting from the person who most recently ate the strangest sandwich, play in clockwise order. Place a card side by side, then you choose 1 card from the market if there's anything tasty, or from the top of the draw pile if you feel lucky. You place this card face down in front of you, not in your hand. Anytime a card is removed from the market, replace it with a fresh card. With 2 or 3 players, when you are out of cards, chill your mustard. With 4 or 5 players, though, you go around one more time, drawing 1 card from the market or draw pile. You should end with 4 cards in front of you, face down on the table. Now it's time for the toppings reveal. Everyone flips their cards. Go around the table, starting from the first player. Your topping will be whatever you have more than anyone else of. If there's a tie, break it with a coin or whatever. Take the scorecard for your topping and a score cube of your color. Ham is pink, lettuce is green, tomato is red, mustard is yellow, and cheese is white. This scorecard is where you'll track how many of your topping are visible on the sandwich. If there's already 10 or more, put the score cube down on the spot. Try to keep your score accurate as people build and cover up the sandwich as the game progresses. If you get to 20 with 2 or 3, or to 25 points with 4 or 5 first, you win. Now it's time for Phase 2. The player with the lowest number of toppings on the sandwich starts. Now we build up the sandwich, just like the gas station sandwich rules. You have to cover 2, 3, or 4 symbols. If you cover 3 symbols, you get a cube of your color for later use. If you cover 4, you get to play again. But playing 4s over and over might not be a good idea this time. Use bread to cover your opponents and try not to cover your own topping. When you run out of cards in your hand and have a cube in front of you, you must play 1 cube on any intersection of 4 toppings. This will guard the 4 spaces touching that intersection so no opponents can play there, only you can. You cannot guard a space that is already guarded by another player, and those guard cubes remain until the end of the game. After placing a guard cube or not, draw 4 more cards from the market or the draw pile. Again, replace cards from the market with a card from the draw pile immediately. You get a HamJack if you have a card with 3 hams on it, and you can play it by covering 3 hams on the sandwich with the 3 hams on your card. Once played, you yell HamJack! If you get a HamJack, you get the normal 3 and 4 overlap bonus, but also you collect a cube for your stash. If someone else has cubes in their stash, you can choose 1 player to remove 1 of the cubes from their stash. It's like taking from them to give the power to you. If nobody has a cube, you still get a bonus 1 for HamJack. But make sure you only collect cubes of your own color. To win the game, you have to be the first to 20, or 25 with 4 or 5 players. Keep track of your score as the sandwich evolves. If you're close to winning, the other players may team up against you to stop you from sandwich domination. And cheating by not updating your card and sneaking your way to victory is not the way of the true sandwich warrior. Who will be the victor in the tastiest sandwich battle to ever stack up on your table?